WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. New information right now after a bar closed in downtown Davenport early this morning. A massive fight involving at least 100 people broke out that led to 6 people being arrested. Charlotte Burridge, Lakeisha Howard, Halbert Jackson, Candace Lester, Dion Treese Overstreet, and December Quinn charged with disorderly conduct and public intoxication. Davenport police say they were called to the Harrison Street parking ramp around 2. They report at least 100 people were involved in that fight. The Mississippi River levels continues to drop, bringing back the familiar shoreline. The river fell below major flood stage yesterday, and now businesses on the riverfront are dealing with what's left behind. This is video right outside of the restaurants Rome and Front Street Brewery. About 2 weeks ago, both businesses were sitting in water. Part of that HESCO barrier has now been rebuilt. There is still some water and lots of dirt and residue on the street. The Mississippi is currently at 17.71 feet and is expected to steadily decrease throughout the rest of the week. Some people in southwest Iowa are dealing with their fields being underwater almost 2 months after the historic flooding on the Missouri River. Fremont County farmer Jeff Jorgensen sees months of rebuilding ahead of him. About 25% was completely wiped out of his 3,200 total acre of farmland. Unfortunately, he says he was able to get much of his grain moved before the flooding started. Jorgensen says he should be having corn planted now.
It's not going to happen as I see it. You know, if they get the breaches shut by June 1st, you know, we've got a lot of drying out to do before, you know, the water table's high. It's not going to get to where we can get in here and do much.
He adds production won't happen until 2020. Many of the businesses impacted are starting to open their doors once again. That's thanks to the water receding here in the Quad Cities. La Finca grocery store and Front Street tap room and the freight house is open for business. Davenport's Park and Recs department tells us River's Edge is finally opening up today. They had to shut down twice because the water surrounded their building and parking lot. To celebrate, they'll be hosting a free public skate session until 1:15 today. Armored Gardens is also hosting a series of benefits for 6 weeks for businesses affected by flooding. That starts at 5 tonight. And Scott County is officially added to the Presidential Disaster Declaration grant. Governor Gov Reynolds made that move yesterday, and that means people impacted by flooding can apply for FEMA's Individual Assistance Program. It would help pay for temporary housing, home repairs, and other expenses not covered by insurance. Call 211 for more information. And if you see news happening, forward it to Local 4. Just download the Our Quad Cities app. It's available on Android and Apple devices, and it's free. You can get breaking news notifications and also share stories you want to see highlighted here on Local 4. A young Davenport woman is trying to understand what's wrong after suffering a heart attack earlier this year. Danielle Dunbar was 23 years old when a cardiac arrest put her in the hospital, and it's since led to mysterious conditions. She tells Local 4 News she had no serious health issues before. For much of the past 4 months, she's been in an Iowa hospital or Iowa City Hospital bed as doctors try to understand what happened. Dunbar is expected to have a procedure this week, and they hope that'll provide answers. Tonight on Local 4 News, hear how she is trying to stay positive. And here's a look at what you missed this morning in other news with Roderick Terry for your update.
A fire at an animal clinic in Milan forced 17 animals to be removed. Blackhawk Fire Chief Doug Debris tells us crews were called to the Quad City Animal Welfare Clinic yesterday. They found the fire contained to a dryer and quickly put it out. 7 dogs and 10 cats were taken to the shelter's pet adoption center.
They all seem to be doing okay, but we wanted to have them checked out by a veterinarian just to make sure. Sometimes with smoke inhalation that can affect you later on, and so we wanted to make sure they were doing okay.
And there were no injuries and no damage except to the dryer. The clinic is back to operating at normal. More commute changes are coming along Interstate 74 and the ongoing bridge project. Starting today, one lane on I-74 eastbound under the avenue of the city's bridge will be closed. It'll run through the 23rd from 8 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon every day. Detours will be in place, and this is so workers can perform bridge beam repairs. The Salvation Army is still looking for more donations of volunteers to help those impacted by by flooding. Its flood donation center opened in Davenport on Friday. The director of development tells us prepackaged snacks and cleaning supplies are the most urgent need. 69 families received some 1,500 items. The center is open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6 through at least the end of May. Bring a driver's license or state ID to pick up items.
And temperatures are looking up today and the days ahead. As we look at your local pinpoint forecast when we come back.
WHBF is local for you. You're watching a special digital newscast on OurQuadCities.com with Alexandria Ikamoni and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News Midday, available only on OurQuadCities.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Living Local.
Here's what viewers are saying about living local.
I can't tell you how happy I am with your new program, Living Local.
I've told all my friends, and more are tuning in to watch it.
I watch Living Local every day, and I just want to tell you that it's a great program.
We watch it every day, and they do a great job.
Nobody is doing what you're doing around here. You should be proud.
Find out what you're missing. Join Brittany Price and Ash Simpson weekdays at 2 on Living Local. And now, meteorologist Ash Simpson with your local pinpoint forecast.
Temperatures today are finally warming back up compared to that cool weekend that we had only in the 50s. So back to the mid to upper 60s today. Good news as well. River has dropped back down to moderate flood stage for the first time since March. We're going to keep our eyes, though, here this week on some rain potential by the end of the week. Could be some decent rainfall for us, which could change where the river is going. But at this point, we're just happy to where it's going right now because we have finally secured that longest major flood record of 51 days. We're back down to moderate flood stage, and we're going to continue to drop with the flood stage as we go through the rest of the week. It just depends on this rain. So just isolated rain in the forecast here for Tuesday. Thursday night going into Friday, that's going to be some of the heavier rain chances for us here. And then as we go through Friday, Saturday, and then potentially into Sunday, that's when we're going to get some more rain in the forecast. Heavier rain is possible, but at this point I don't expect a washout, so it should really not do a whole lot for the river. At most, just kind of stall it from draining out as quickly as it could. Today, completely dry, so it's going to keep on falling, and we're just going to have a gorgeous day. High pressure dominating the weather right now, giving us nothing but sunshine, and eventually some south winds here in the next few days. So with a few showers moving through Tuesday, we're still getting that south wind that continues to warm us up. That lasts all the way through Wednesday and Thursday as well. We'll see the rain chances taper off there for Wednesday after just a few showers Tuesday. Overall, though, a really nice week ahead of us. 67 for the high today, 45 tonight, and then we're looking at temperatures just peaking there on Thursday. We keep warming all the way up to the lower 80s ahead of those rain chances on the way for us to end out the week and the weekend.
But still an overall nice week, so we're definitely looking forward to that. Well, thank you guys for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Your local news, weather, and sports are available 24 hours a day right here at OurQuadCities.com. Be sure to join us for Local 4 News starting at 4. See you then.
If you see news happen or have a story idea, remember to forward it to 4. You can send your photos, videos, or ideas to us on the Our Quad Cities app or on the Local 4 News Facebook page. See breaking news 24/7 on OurQuadCities.com. Have you watched Local 4 News lately?
Breaking news tonight out of Davenport.
Several shots were fired around 4 this afternoon.
We were first on the scene of the massive fire.
With more local stories than anyone else.
Live in Davenport.
In Rock Island.
The Knox County Courthouse.
Breaking news.
Local 4 News was the only station on the scene.
We were there when they took the suspected drug dealer down.
It's a Local 4 News exclusive.
And the fastest growing source of online news coverage. On air and online. Isn't it time you made Local 4 News local for you?